You are the applicant.
Yes, please, Lordship.
What is the difficulty?
It's very logistical problem. Is 8 lakh.
Huh? Logistic problem.
My lords, may I kindly submit? I may be allowed to plead, my lords. I'm appearing for the applicants, the commission. The concern here is, my lords,
You are appearing for the commission.
I am appearing. Indeed, we have Chauhan Sahab is our AOR, my lords.
Yes.
Firstly, I'm extremely apologetic for troubling my lords on this day, my lords, and I'm extremely grateful for my lords considering our application, my lords. The trouble here is, my lords.
That doesn't improve your case.
Absolutely, I bow down, but irrespective of that, my lords, I'm extremely grateful and so sorry for the inconvenience.
No, it's okay, perfectly all right.
My lords,
What is the problem?
That is the problem.
let me explain, my lords. There are already 7.71 lakh candidates who are appearing across 41 cities and 1,174 centers. We have approximately had 71,000 people for the manpower that was required with invigilators, etc., and the entire administration is involved. Now, my lords, if this order is made, firstly, may I kindly just submit, I take that liberty. The petitioner has malafidely hid two facts. One, that all the petitioners, even because the division bench had stayed the effect of the single judge order. Even after that, 713 candidates from the writ petitioners are already included in the recruitment process for the 5th and 6th of April. They've all been issued admit cards. May I kindly supply the applicant's admit card for a moment? Request Chauhan Sahab to hand over a copy of that admit card. The applicant has misled this court by saying that they are not included in the process. First. Second, my lords, if your lordships may have that.
Your lordship, nothing was there. How can he say that?
And my lords, now
he says that you are Surajmal Meena.
Yes, my lords.
You have already been given the admit card prior to this court's order.
Prior to this court. No, not
Yes,
prior.
prior or post?
this is prior to court's order, long back.
Prior to court's order or post?
Prior to court's order, my lord. Prior to court's order, much prior.
Can we have any date here on this admit card?
I will showcase that date, my lords. I will just showcase that. Confirm.
Time stamp
342026.
342026, and we passed the order on 2nd. P4 is today.
3-4 is today, your lordship.
My lords, this is a printout. That date, I'll tell exactly the date. 3-4 is the printout date, my lords.
This is printout date.
Yes, my lords. I will just show.
No, can you just tell us
Yes, my lords.
that prior to we passing the order yesterday,
Yes, my lords.
whether Mr. Surajmal Meena was given this admit card or not?
I state that with all responsibility on my shoulders, my lord. 713 candidates have been issued admit cards.
He's also telling is correct.
Besides the point, my lords.
No,
I'll just-
one by
And
one.
further,
One by one.
let me also explain the second point, my lords. The division bench had stayed the order, but still the commission went ahead and issued admit cards for the next recruitment process to all, provisionally considering their candidature. Now,
So where
what,
have you stated that in this petition?
my lords, in the application, this averment could not come because of two reasons. One, we were.
This averment is not there because we did not find this averment here.
Yes, my lords. Yes, my lords. Now, my lords, the contention of the petitioner is that, and why I say so, because they've stated it in their MA. Falsely, they have stated so. And may I kindly take my lords on the MA of the applicant. MA of the applicant, which was,
Yes, which page?
my lords, it is in the submissions part made
Yes.
by the applicant at page number 9, my lords.
9, yes.
It is humbly submitted that if the examinations for Sub-Inspector Platoon Commander 2025 due to be conducted on 5/4 and 6/4 are allowed to be conducted before pronouncement of the judgments in the pending appeals, the adjudication would be reduced to an empty formality and the applicant would be automatically excluded from appearing in the said examination. And that is why I say, my lords, and with some responsibility on my shoulders, that
Anyway,
this petitioner applicant.
Just hold on.
Yes, my lords.
You will argue or
My lords,
the.
I will.
Acha. You have got the admit card.
My lords, now we have got the.
You have got the admit card.
Yes, my lords.
Now, yesterday, Mr. Suresh, senior
Yes,
counsel,
that's what I was
appeared
briefing.
and said that why should it be confined only to Surajmal Meena?
Correct, my lords.
It should be extended to all others.
Correct, my lords.
Now, we went a step ahead
Yes, my lords.
and we said that very well. If others are similarly circumstanced,
Yes, my lords.
they should also get the benefit.
Yes, my lords.
But none of them was here before us.
Yes, my lords.
except Surajmal Meena.
Correct, my lords.
You are interested only in Surajmal Meena?
No, my lord, may I say this? There is
No,
a difference.
just 1 minute. If you say that you are interested for the others, what authority do you have to argue on their behalf?
My lords, may I just say this? My lord, may I just say, just few submissions. My lords, may kindly have page 380 of my application. One
380 of
notification
it.
by the state government.
Yes.
Page 380, RPSC.
Yes,
At 381, my lords. This is 30th January 2026.
yes.
May I just read it, my lords? Furthermore, submitting an application based on false or incorrect information and not withdrawing it despite lack of eligibility is a punishable offence under section 217 of the IPC. Such a candidate will be debarred from recruitment process for a period of 1 year if found eligible during the subsequent counselling, eligibility check or interview. Therefore, the candidates who do not possess required educational qualification / eligibility as per the advertisement should withdraw their online application between so and so date. Now, what has happened, my lords, in this? If the learned single judge has permitted everyone, because initially the exam was scrapped because there was a mass cheating. 135 arrests have taken place. People of RPSC have been arrested, members of RPSC, students and some notorious gang members were arrested and charge sheets have been filed, SIT reports are also there. Subsequent thereto, my lords, the new advertisement has come which has not relaxed the age. Pursuant to which, my lords, some of the people have filed a writ petitions before the High Court. High Court permits, the learned single judge says either you go in the old notification and include everyone or you pass a new notification.
Why haven't they come before
My
us?
lord, may I just say this?
Are you holding the brief for others?
May I just say this, my lord? Just
No, may I say no?
My lords.
Answer this question.
My lord.
Are you holding the brief for others who are not before us?
My lords, few others I can say because there were hundreds who have approached. My lords,
No, no.
there are
Why-
220.
No.
When this MA was filed, they could have also joined.
My lords, 100 MAs. I only advise them because, my lords, how many people, how many MAs I can, Supreme Court can be filed. My lords, may I say this? Just a
This is
thing, my
no
lords.
logic. This is no logic.
My lords,
That
if
you
the
can't
order-
file a one MA with 100 names?
My
What
lords,
is this?
One day was there, my lords.
No.
Having
On
having
first,
heard Learned Council
yeah,
appearing
just
for
one
the
submission, my lords.
applicant, Rajasthan Public Service Commission, as well as Learned Council appearing for the opposite party, Surajmal Meena. And on consideration of the
Just one.
difficulties projected in the present application, we are of the considered opinion that the order passed by us yesterday, that is 2nd April 2026, ought to be suitably modified. Accordingly, we direct deletion of paragraphs 5 and 6. We also modify paragraph 7 by observing that it shall be restricted only to the applicant, opposite party, Surajmal Meena, and not to others. This miscellaneous.
In fact, their prayer is it should be limited to the writ petitions of the High Court and Supreme Court.
No. You
This
cannot
is
come.
their prayer in the
One cannot come for others. This
May I just say
is
this?
personal action.
May I just
Sorry.
just one submission, if my lords may allow me?
Order will be uploaded, Lordship.
My lords, if the division bench allows the petition, then all those 220,000
Well,
students, they will.
this order is made having regard to the fact that the division bench of the High Court of Rajasthan, Jaipur bench is yet to pronounce its judgment on the appeals pending before it. In the event, any of the private parties seek to reap the benefit of the orders of the division bench if pronounced in their favor, and the division bench directs the Public Service Commission to hold any further examination for them, and it shall be open to the agreed party to approach the appropriate court in accordance with law.
I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful, Lordship. So deeply obliged, and I'm so sorry for troubling, my lords.